welcome everyone. This is Kodagu FC up against Rebels FC. Match number 82, live from KSFA Stadium in Bangalore. Kodagu FC would want to go up the ladder with a victory in this match against a lowly ranked Rebels FC. Kodagu are at the 7th position in the league with 4 wins in 7 matches. They would want to improve this stat. Last match against Agniputra was postponed. So Kodagu are coming on the pitch after a long interval. They might be jittery and Rebels FC can take advantage of that. Rebels have seen a dismal performance in the league so far. Today's referee, Arvind Sekhar A, will be along with the 2 captains, Romario Nazareth of Kodagu FC and Bibin Babu of Rebels in the red and black jersey, and Kodagu in the traditional yellow and green. Well, Rebels are at the 16th position in the league and they would want to improve their rankings because that is not where they would want to stay for a long time. They've only had 2 victories in the 8 matches that they have played, and coach Amit Kumar Jaiswal would be expecting much better from his boys. Last match was a decent outing for them as they lost only by a margin of 1 goal against an impressive student union side who were undefeated till yesterday when they lost 3-1 against MEG and Centre. So Rebels will be taking confidence from their last result. I'm your friend and commentator Naftej Watts with all of you. Whereas on the other hand, Kodagu FC with a brilliant victory against ASC and CFC with an emphatic scoreline of 4-1, they defeated ASC, and Dipankar Sharma, Kodagu's coach, would be hoping and expecting his boys to replicate that result today as well. This is a very crucial match for both these sides as one wants to make their mark and breach the top 5 in the league, that is Kodagu, and on the other hand, Rebels FC would want to get out of the bottom 5 with an impressive performance in this match against a tough side like Kodagu FC. These are the matches where your characters are tested, and Rebels FC would want to stand up to those tests in this match. They'll have to be defensively very strong. As we saw yesterday with MEG and Centre, they knew Students Union would come hard at them, but they were defensively very resolute and they pounced on the opportunities that they got moving forward. And that's exactly what Rebels FC would have to do in this match. The team in red and black would be getting us underway with the kickoff. It is Kodagu up against Rebels. We are now progressing to the important phase of the league. They are over the initial stage of the league, and now this is where the performances do matter, and teams would hope that they take those 3 points consistently in order to climb up the ladder in the league. Pressure from Kodagu at the very start. There comes the interception. Kodagu with the possession. We might be seeing this throughout the 90 minutes. Kodagu would be taking the possession and would be maintaining that for a larger share of the game. But that's where rebels would be tested. They need to utilize whatever possession that they get. Yes, that will be a difficult task, but you cannot get points in this league, BDFA Super Division, easily, because it is such a competitive league where every fixture goes to goes to thrilling quarters, I would say. So, in a league like this, in a cutthroat league like BDFA Super Division, you need to be at your best, which Rebels have not been, and they would want to improve on that. Meanwhile, an interception from Bibin Babu to get back the possession, which is good. You won't want to give their space to Kodagu in the midfield to operate. That's where they can be really dangerous and hurt you. And Rebels would want to minimize those possibilities as much as they can. Meanwhile, a long ball back to the Kodagu goalkeeper, Nishant. Yesterday we saw how important it is to be defensively resolute. Meanwhile, there was pressure from Bibin Babu, the Kodagu centre back, well dealt with on that occasion. Yesterday we saw how important is it to be defensively resolute when you are playing against an opposition which is on paper stronger than you, and not only on paper but in the league as well. With the performances that Kodagu have put in, they're definitely the better side, and this will be a test. And against these sides, you need to be at your absolute best when it comes to defending and use chances when you get like these. Jersey number 12, now jersey number 22, finds Bibin Babu, but he is in offside position. It was a good movement from Rebels. They would want to find more such piercing passes, because they would not get too much time on the ball, and they'll have to find those important defense splitting passes as quickly as they can, because that's where they can hurt Kodagu with swift passes and quick movement. This is where Kodagu on the attack. In the box, Kodagu, first chance for them. That's a block. It's a brilliant block. Still in the box. Kodagu still have a chance. There comes the shot. Not on target. First genuine opportunity for Kodagu to take the lead. Rebels will have to be more cautious. Look at the way Kodagu created that movement, that attacking movement, so quickly off the block. And this is the USP of Kodagu. And they're pressing Rebels high, and Rebels opting for a long ball. Intercepted by Kodagu FC, and back with the possession. I was talking about the match that was postponed, Kodagu's match against Agniputra on the 26th was postponed due to some reasons, and they are coming back on the pitch after a long time. So they might be rusty, but that's where they need to be cautious so that Rebels don't take advantage of them. Meanwhile, pressure in the final third on Rebels. This is what we are going to be witnessing throughout the match. Kodagu would be putting the pressure on Rebels, and they will not be giving any leeway to Rebels players to find themselves comfortable on the pitch with the ball. Jersey number 22 passes to jersey number 9, Pradeep, and he finds Abhishek Verma. Rebels, that's good movement for them. On the right wing, they've got a good run and a throw in for Rebels. First throw in for Rebels. This is good movement from Rebels. They're not just here to sit back. In the first 6 minutes that they've shown that whenever they will get the opportunity, they will move forward with the ball, and that's a good thinking. You cannot get points by just sitting back. You need to put pressure on your opponent. Bibin Babu with the ball. That's a mess up in the communication. Meanwhile, there was an offside as well. Beg your pardon, that was not the offside. That was, as I said, a chaos in the link up between Bibin Babu and his teammate, where they could not find the pass to each other. Rebels putting pressure in the midfield. Jersey number 12 will be intercepting a poor pass. Was trying to find a player in the wide areas, but not a measured pass. Here, Abhishek Verma under pressure. Pradeep with the ball. Pradeep once again. It's a long ball, but no one there to receive it. That's a throw in for Kodagu. Pressure from Rebels. This is better than what many would have expected from Rebels. But nothing to be surprised because they had a decent outing against an impressive Students' Union side, 1-0, and they would want to continue what they did in the last match. Did not get enough chances to create those threatening opportunities, but they were defensively very solid. And that's why you see that scoreline 1-0. Here, pressure from jersey number 22, taking the ball back. Brilliant from Tarun. That's what you want to see on the pitch. And Coach Amit Kumar Jaiswal would be expecting more of this from his players. You got to give your 100% on the pitch, whether it is against a lowly ranked side or a difficult opposition like Kodagu. That's the hallmark of a football player. You give your blood and sweat on that green turf. Back with the goalkeeper. Kodagu trying to build up from the back, which is predictable. Kodagu centre back. That's a good press from jersey number 10, but yes, I was trying to find the player in the half, but that's an offside, clear offside. Rebels have had a good start to this game. First 10 minutes, and they've been impressive, I would say, because they've not bogged down under the pressure from Kodagu. And here comes jersey number 12. It's a brilliant long ball. Jersey number 12, Vishnu, waiting for his options. Jersey number 22 then finds it and into the box. That's a headed interception. Captain Romari Nazarev lost the ball there, but the foul conceded on him. But that was a brilliant opportunity for Rebels. Quick movement there, and Tarun putting that ball in the box. could have done much better to find the player in the box where they could have created a chaos in the final third of Kodagu. But nevertheless, it's, they will be taking confidence from that. Once again, Pradeep, very quick feet. And here comes jersey number 12. Has Pradeep with providing a passing option to him. Pradeep, would he opting for a cross? Yes, he does that. In the box, a heavy cross there. Jersey number 28, Akshay. Akshay Anthony finds the captain, Bibin Babu, in the box. Rebels on the attack. It's an interception, very timely interception there. And Romario Nazareth gets it out of the final third. But this is brilliant from Rebels. And now this can be a counter for Kodagu. Rebels coming back into the shape really quickly. Rebels back on the ball, but lost there on that occasion. Jersey number 12, Surya Ragesh, lost the ball. They was trying to find space to go into the final third. Here comes jersey number 12 once again. That's a brilliant run. Skipping past two defenders. And in the box, Bibin Babu, not really having the control. Out for a throw-in. But in the last 5 minutes, Rebels have been impressive. And they've put pressure on Kodagu FC. Rebels once again, jersey number 12 in an offside position. But this is a good start for Rebels. Considering how Kodagu performed in the last match against ASCNC, the start will give Rebels a lot more confidence to operate freely in the midfield, and with the ball they would be more confident after the start. Look at the press from Bibin Babu and jersey number 12. They're not letting it easy for Kodagu players. This is a good press from Rebels. At the start of the match, very few would have expected this from Rebels, but a brilliant start to the game by them. Kodagu on the move, and that's a throw-in for Rebels. Good defending, persistent. Pressure from Kodagu. Forces the player to make the mistake, and the throw-in for Kodagu. That's good. Kodagu on the move. Finds the player in the box. Comes out the goalkeeper. Good anticipation from Aswin Prince. Anticipating the danger there and coming out to collect the ball before anything happens there. It's a long one, but an offside. First 15 minutes, it's been even Steven, but with a slight edge to Rebels. Yes, not many would have expected I would have said this, but a slight edge to Rebels. And here comes the interception, but lost again. Rebels. Mr. Rajesh once again finds Bibin Babu. Not many options there moving ahead, but Bibin Babu with the ball loses there. Should he have found Vishnu Rajesh, who was giving him an option to keep possession. Here comes a poor error. Rebels would have to minimize such errors. Throw in meanwhile for Kodagu. This is a very important match for Rebels. Only 2 victories of the 8 that they have played. They have a lot to improve, and coach Amit Kumar Jaiswal would be expecting that his boys continue the way they've started in this match. The ball spread wide, but not a major diagonal there. Out for a throw in to Kodagu. And this is a tough challenge for them. Getting points from this match would do a world of good to their confidence after after a decent outing in the last match. This is what they've done to start off this match.
हिमांशु जाना जा बे अंदर अभिषेक रुका ना रुक जा वेट प्रदीप वेट हिमांशु गो
Out by Kodagu, still with Rebels. Once again, spread wide. Pressure. One back by Kodagu. Pressure from Pradeep in the wide areas. This is good. Pradeep being forced to concede the corner there. This is gritty from Rebels. That's what you want to see when you are playing against a tougher opposition. Here comes the opportunity, a great opportunity for Rebels to find that lead, that important lead in this match. A corner. Pradeep on the set piece for Rebels. Here comes the delivery. Out. Headed away. Chance went to begging. But this is good for Rebels. Getting the chance to create things. And they'll have to be more clinical because, as we saw yesterday, MEG and Center did not get too much of possession throughout the match, but what they did correctly was being clinical. They were absolutely clinical in whatever chances they got. They absolutely buried it, and that's why you saw the scoreline 3-1 against Students Union side, who were undefeated till yesterday. So that's a brilliant achievement for MEG and Center. And how did they do that? They did that with defensive resolve and a poacher instinct whenever they got the opportunity. That's what you got to do. That's what Rebels will have to take lessons from in today's match.
be careful close yes
Shadeep, I beg your pardon. That's Vishnu Rajesh.
simple passes go long
Well, after first 5 minutes, Rebels have found it comparatively easier to operate and move the ball in the midfield. Yes, there is a press from Kodagu FC, but Rebels have been competent enough to move with the ball, which is a welcome sign for the team in red and black. Back to the goalkeeper. Pressure from the forward. Releases it long. Krishnan Rajesh was trying to keep it in. Ultimately lost out. But possession back again with Rebels. Oh, wait, that's a foul. The referee giving it in favor of Kodagu. Can they use it? Can they use it to perfection? Still with Kodagu. Rebels won the ball back. Devin Babu once again. Rebels moving forward. They've got few options there. That's a good run. In the box, Rebels. That's wide.
Okay, good move. No problem, no
But
problem.
there was a brilliant run from the right. Well, we'll have to give credits to the defender
Stay,
as
stay,
well.
stay, stay. Go back.
He was persistent, did not let the player get a perfect cross to Bibin Babu, who was making a run to the goal, towards the
Good,
goal.
good. Got it. Simple, simple. Indicate.
Back
Yes.
again with Rebels.
Why are you walking? That's the ball.
Kodagu have not found it easy to get back the possession consistently. Pressure from Rebels. Great movement there, dealing with the pressure perfectly.
Other side. Pass. Pass.
That's a poor pass. Bibin Babu not being able to anticipate that the pass was coming towards him, but somehow Rebels back again with the possession. Yeah, he was trying to find a through ball. Romario Nazareth, the skipper, Kodagu FC on the ball. Gives it to jersey number
Turn.
jersey number 6, but here
Puraza.
comes the Rebels. Samir, heavy touch for him.
Good pass.
Out for a goal kick.
Come back, Vishnu. Come back. James. Yes.
Well, we've got a question in the comment box that says, how do you feel the level of refereeing has been in Karnataka compared to other states? Well, Preetham, to be very honest, the refereeing has been of a standard level. That's what I feel. We have seen the refereeing levels not being there in Indian football still, but this is a growth story. In Karnataka, especially in BDFA Super Division, what we have seen so far is referees have been up to the task, and that's a good sign, especially for the league. And you want strong state leagues because that's where you build the base, you build the foundation of Indian football. And BDFA Super Division is one of the best state leagues in India. Meanwhile, an opportunity for Rebels wasted. Well, it is also important to elicit your views,
Position maintain.
those who watch the match and watch the league.
Stay
How
there.
has been the refereeing for you all? Because
Good ball.
we've seen people flocking in to watch the action in BDFA Super Division,
Finish it, bro.
and we see leagues like Calcutta Football League and Kerala Goa Pro League. These leagues, Mizoram Pro League as well, they are doing great job as well. We see these leagues are the soul of Indian football. That's where you build the grassroots. And when you have these state leagues, that creates a sense of community, which helps the football to grow, which helps the beautiful game to grow and find its space. And that has happened with Karnataka and BDFA Super Division as well. Karnataka has a glorious history in Indian football. They are the current Santosh Trophy winners as well. So it is imperative for them to have a strong state league. Meanwhile, a throw in for Kodagu FC. Jersey number 27 puts it into the box, but comprehensive clearance there. Bibin Babu with the ball. There was some pressure on him, but dealt with that beautifully. And he's a cool customer, Bibin Babu, the AFC. But lost the ball on that occasion.
Quicker. Get even
Is that what the commentator curse is? But here's an injury concern. Surya Ragesh is on the ground, but the good news is he's back on his feet. Bibin Babu on the ball. Finds Pradeep, back to Bibin Babu. Pressure from Kodagu. An interception there, was trying to find Vishnu Rajesh. Rebels on the move. Jersey number 18. Sizzlu Wemai finds the player in the wide areas. Bibin Babu, a great pass to find Babu in the wide areas. Once again, kept the possession. This time around comes a delivery out for a throw in. Well, we've got some opinions coming in, and that is absolutely true. Jude, Mizoram Premier League is one of the best leagues in India. The amount of talent that we see coming in from Northeast, especially from Manipur and Mizoram, that is the hotbed of talent in Indian football. And we see so many Northeastern players here in Bdfa Super Division as well. So that's good to see that these players are traversing and transcending their limits to go to different parts of the country to ply their trade, and that is brilliant. We see so many northeastern players in BDF Super Division, which shows that there is a network of scouting that is aspiring to find players from various parts of the country, which is a good news for Indian football because this flow of talent will help Indian football big time. And you're correct, Mizo Premier League has been a great platform for talents coming in. Meanwhile, a delivery in the box, Kodagu. This can be the great opportunity for them. Kodagu, shot. That is brilliant defending. Jersey number 3. Anil Rawat, great job from him. Kodagu, after a long time, found an entry in the final third. Could not use it to their advantage. Would want to be better than that because they are a good side. They scored 4 goals in the last match against ASCNC. They have not opened the account so far. That shows that Rebels have been impressive in the first half an hour. Here's jersey number 18. Finds Vishnu Rajesh, usual customer, and here comes the ball. That will be. Will that be a corner? We'll have to see. Or is that a throw in? Throw in. Meanwhile, that's a water break. And going into the water break, Rebels FC would be the happier side because the results that they've seen recently, this will be one of the best starts that they've got. Kodagu will have a lot more tasks to do in this remaining 15 minutes in the regulation time of the first half. Well, we've got few great talents on the display in the league, and that's what makes this league a quality one. And there's one comment that says the KSF Super Division is the most competitive compared to other state leagues. That is true, and we see that it is one of the most cutthroat state leagues in India, with multiple sides fighting out till the last match day to claim that title to be the best in Karnataka. And we'll see representation from Karnataka in the AIFF third division I league as well. So an added incentive which will motivate these sides to do much better, and those who are sitting on at the top, this will be their incentive to remain competitive till the very last match day in order to win that title, which will give them an entry to the third division league next season onwards. If I'm not wrong, Bangalore United would be representing Karnataka and BDF Super Division this time around in AFF I League third division. Meanwhile, there's an injury concern. Jersey number 26, Abhishek Verma, is not that comfortable limping around. There was a contact that they could go on rushing forward. Well, it's good to see people being. Oh, meanwhile, that's pressure from Kodagu. It was really close. Could have got the ball in the final third, and then that would have been a suicide for Rebels. But keep the comments coming. That's good to see. Meanwhile, shot. Jersey number 10 could not wrap around his foot on that occasion. Could have been the first goal for Rebels. Meanwhile, a quick movement, quick shift from Kodagu. Romario Nazareth on the ball. Tries to find a player in the box. Here comes the headed clearance. That's the foul on jersey number 18. Sizulu Remai. Abhishek Verma would be resuming the action. Well, we've got one more question. Preetham asked once again that how many top leagues happen on natural turf, and do you feel even we should adapt to that considering the injury woes and international matches are played in natural turf? Yeah, that's an interesting question. It is very important that we adapt to the international standards because, meanwhile, well, shifting our focus, but that is good defending. Still with Kodagu, I'll get back to that question in very soon. Rebels, Nivin Babu. Well, coming back to that question, I guess you're right. Should be adapting ourselves to the international standards as quickly as possible. That because that will give our footballers an opportunity to get that sense of what happens at the top level, and that's how we can improve our game. So it's a right observation, and I guess we are moving in the right direction. So that's a brilliant improvement. And adapting to the international practices is the best that we can do. You want to conform to the standards that the international football is being played on, which is really essential for Indian football to grow and move upwards. Throw in for Rebels, jersey number 22, Farooq. Out for throw in once again. Kodagu FC, for the preseason they played in the Independence Cup in Sikkim.
Vishnu, inside the box.
Well, that must have
Yes.
given them a good chance to judge their preparations, and they came to the league after that
On the line.
Independence
On the
Cup
line.
and playing in a different condition.
Win
That
corner.
must have given a tough time to them. Meanwhile, Rebels, no chance for no danger whatsoever for the goalkeeper.
Head up,
Meanwhile,
bro.
Kodagu, they want to go on the counter really
Vishnu, Vishnu,
quickly,
Vishnu, Vishnu, Vishnu.
but Rebels back in the shape.
Good ball. Good ball.
We've seen this from Rebels. Whenever they are caught on counter, they do make sure that they get back in the shape really quickly. Meanwhile, delivery, too much to do there. Kodagu with the possession. It's a good run. Out for a corner. We are in the last 10 minutes of the regulation time in the first half. And a goal at this moment to either of the side would really pump them up going into the halftime and will give them a lot of confidence. Corner for Kodagu. Can they find that opener? Shot one here. Comes the delivery in the box. Wayward pass, wayward cross there. Goal kick for Rebels. Kodagu. That's a howler from the goalkeeper. Could have been a disaster for Rebels. That is good pressure from Kodagu. Look at this. Abhishek Verma not able to find that perfect pass. And there comes the interception. But then shot taken hurriedly. Could have taken his time to unleash a perfect shot on that occasion. Rebels on the move once again. Vishnu Rajesh. This time on the right. Comes the cross. Out for Kodagu. And possession turned over. Wamba on the ball for Kodagu. Back to skipper Romario Nazareth. They found some sense of grip in the last 5 minutes, Kodagu, which is good for them. Good defending, really solid, putting his body between the ball and the player. Solid display there. Pradeep on the ball. Finds Bibin Babu. That's a good pass from him. He was in a crowded area. Finds just number 18. And now Akshay Anthony on the move. Back to Anil Rawat. Pradeep once again trying to find that run. No one there. Kodagu once again in the possession. It's been a cagey affair in the first half so far. If you see a goal before going into the halftime, that'll be very interesting because that will, to some extent, change the complexion of the game. Because whoever scores the goal here will get a lot of confidence and will get a psychological advantage going into the dressing room at halftime. So these 5 minutes and a few more minutes in the injury time added on. These minutes are very crucial for both these sides. After putting in so much of hard work in this 40 minutes, they would not want to concede at this juncture. That's a good through ball. Good defending, anticipating their run. Anil Rawat putting it out for a corner. Kodagu putting pressure on Rebels. They've got a corner. Great chance for Kodagu to find something to trouble the Rebels defenders. Alex Kontojam along with Himwanba on the corner. Shot one. Back with back again. And once more a corner. Akshay Anthony, good work from him there. Not letting the player find a run in the box. Alex Kontojam puts the ball in the box. A looping delivery. Still with Kodagu. Bibin Babu committing a foul. That is silly from the skipper. Shouldn't have committed a foul on in that area because pinpointed delivery from that position can really give a great chance for Kodagu to find that elusive first goal. A free kick for Kodagu. They are creating chances. They need to be clinical with these chances because if they do not convert and if Rebels punch back, they'll have to review. Meanwhile, a corner, a challenge for Ashwin T. Prince, the goalkeeper. Rebels under the pump here. Kodagu. Free kick taken over the bar. Not much to do for Ashwin Prince there. Well, we've got one more question. Yeah, Ethan asks that is removing international players from other state leagues. The cause of the level of football dropping. I've got a different opinion there, Pritham. You need more Indian players playing in these state leagues, especially when you need players in certain particular positions. Meanwhile, good run, great pass, miscalculated. Goal kick for Rebels. Coming back to that question, I've got a differing opinion, Pritham. Well, we need more players, more in the state leagues, especially in certain positions where the national team needs players. For instance, at striker position in the attacking midfield role, you need Indian players playing. And when international players come in, they usually play in crucial positions like in the defense, at the centre back. They occupy the striker role in the attacking midfield as well. Meanwhile, good pass. Kodagu keeps the ball in. That's brilliant. A chipped ball. Out for a throw in. Well, I was saying that you need Indian players playing on crucial positions, and when international players come in, they play on crucial positions like centre back and striker and attacking midfield role. That really minimizes the role of Indian players, which hampers the growth. Yes, you need quality players to test the players on state level in the state leagues, but there's no other alternative. And you need to take these decisions where you can change the course of things happening at the moment. State leagues, we can experiment that. Once again, in the box, Rebels finding it easy to get the ball out of the box. Bibin Babu under pressure loses the possession. But one more thing is that in I League and I League Second Division as well, I would want international players to have their role because that really ups the quality of football, and that will help the Indian players to improve their game. that is for sure. But on the state level, we can do that experiment.
Man on. Release.
Well, there are talks of all Indian I League as well
खेलना बाबू
that
खेल
is going
खेलना
on.
भाई कुछ भी नहीं यूज कर रहा है तू
So we might see international players not playing in the I League as well. At present, we have three players in the starting lineup in the I League. Coming back to the match, last minute in the first half. It's been a great start for Rebels. They are 16th in the league. They need points desperately, and this is a great start. Going into the dressing room with no goals conceded,
Release the ball faster.
that will
Hold
be
the ball.
a badge of honor for them
Turn other side.
because
Other side.
they've leaked too many goals in the matches that they have played. Rebels, Pradeep, that's a good diving challenge. Winning back the possession, great defending. On the other hand, Dipankar Sharma, Kodagu's coach, will have a lot to think.
Tarun. Brother. Brother. Hit the ball. Try to flick it.
He
Come
will
on.
have a lot to
Why are you leaving the ball
calculate
going?
about. He will have some words for his players in the dressing room.
Come back.
They've played decently, but they need to up the game because they've not been able to find too many openings going forward.
Come,
Yes, they've got some set pieces. Here comes Kodagu. Meanwhile, great challenge from Anil Rawat. There comes the close of the first half. Nil-nil at the halftime. This is great first half for Rebels. Kodagu will have to bounce back in order to get points from this game. An action-packed second half. Stay tuned in to watch the second half and the action in the last 45 minutes.
ಮನು ನಾನು ಲೈನಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀನ.
Welcome back. We are back in the second half.
Hey, hey,
Kodagu FC would be kicking off the proceedings in the second half. They have a lot to do in this 45 minutes.
high ball, fast ball. Number one.
Rebels have done better, and they've done a great deal to stop the Kodagu FC from scoring, and they have held them to a nil-nil score line till the half time, and it's a great start for them. Kodagu with the ball. Jersey number 26. This is what they would want to do. They would want to keep more possession in order to create better opportunities. Yes, they got some few great opportunities in the first half, especially in the last 10 minutes. But this is the time where they need to step up. We want to do much better. Whereas on the other hand, Rebels FC being 16th at the league, they want to go up. They want to get more points, and for that, they need to do well in this match, and they have done a great job so far.
Chip, cover, chip.
Jersey number 12 with the ball. Finds a player in the wide area. Wide area. It's a good pass.
Line.
Intercepted by Abhishek Verma to Vishnu Rajesh. Under pressure. Loses the ball to Kodagu. Kodagu back in the possession. They are looking much sharper. And they would want to continue and first get the momentum in the second half, because they could not get that momentum in the first half, and Rebels were a better side.
Side, butter. Run on.
Rebels defender under pressure, out for a throw into Kodagu.
प्रेशर आता है तो उसका लोड क्यों
Back
करता है?
with Rebels.
High one. Space in between. Keep up.
Jersey number 19 under pressure.
Give and go. Go, Yanis, go. Come on.
This is good from Kodagu. They do not want Rebels to operate the way that they did in the first half, and they want to create pressure in the midfield like this. Yes, they conceded a foul, but they would want to intimidate the opponents in the midfield. Abhishek Verma puts the ball in the box. Out for a goal kick to Kodagu.
Forward.
Throw in for Rebels.
Forward, forward.
Back in the possession of the team in black and red. Bibin Babu is finding his space in the box. First 5 minutes, it's been Kodagu who have dominated, but Rebels are slowly finding their space. There comes the ball. Out. Jersey number 11 under pressure. Pradeep takes the ball and Vishnu Raj is there. Will he find someone in the box? Puts the delivery. No one. Absolutely no one. Intercepted there by Kodagu. Kodagu trying to launch a counter here.
Organize, organize. Good
Too
run.
many defenders coming back in the shape. This is good for Rebel, but that's a brilliant run. And it's like that's a goal kick.
Well done, Tarun, well done. And on you.
Kodagu FC would want to move up the ladder. They have started decently in the league, but they are still at the seventh position, and they would want to get more points. Meanwhile, a throw in, jersey number 19. Himanshu on the throw in there. Devin Babu bodies his counterpart and concedes a foul. Rebels, they were really comfortable on the ball in the first half, which was contrary to what many would have expected from them. Kodagu puts the ball in the box. Out by a Rebels centre back. Rebels on the ball. That is very close. Pressure from Kodagu. Abhishek Verma under the pump here. Just number 19. And a throw in for Rebels. This is good from Kodagu. They want to make Rebels create. They want to make the Rebels force and commit errors. Which is a good strategy because in the first half they could not have been troubled by Kodagu, and this is a good opportunity for them. They got a breather, and this is a good time to put the Rebels under pressure. Abhishek Verma doing a great job, though yielding a corner, but it was a brilliant defending from him.
Don't come back, don't come back.
Corner
Team up, team up, team
for
up.
Kodagu.
Team up, team two.
In the box. Goalkeeper spills it out. That was basically a punch out.
go on the right. Go
Rebels,
on the right. Don't stop.
can they create a counter here? Vishnu Rajesh with the ball, moving forward. Captain Romario Nazareth is keeping a close tab on him and did not let him go forward with the ball. Rebels still with the ball. Pradeep finds a player on the left. Here comes that cross. Headed away. Still with Rebels. Pradeep once again. Will he keep the ball with himself? Yes, he does.
Release the ball faster.
Passes backwards.
Release. Release.
That is a poor pass and lost the ball there. Could have been a good opportunity to create a dangerous counter. Yeah, jersey number 11 putting the pressure on Kodagu defender. Shouts for a foul, not given. Vishnu Rajesh in the box. Lost the ball there at the edge of the box. This is getting exciting. Both the teams need a win. After a win in the last match, in the second last match against ASC and CFC, Kodagu FC would not want to hamper their momentum. They want to take all the 3 points once again. Meanwhile, a free kick for Rebels comes in the box, a looping delivery. Out. Still with Rebels though. Will it be a shot from distance? No. Pradeep finds another player. There comes the cross. It's a poor one. Oh, meanwhile, an offside. Once again, a poor pass. Interception, but lost out. Kodagu somehow manages to keep the possession with themselves. This time around, great through ball. Finds a player on the right. Pressure from defender, jersey number 22. Concedes a foul. Now that's a free kick in a great position. Great area for Kodagu. Now this situation demands a good delivery in the box. A good set piece taken at this juncture would help Kodagu a lot.
Hunters. Be ready.
Free kick for Kodagu. A great opportunity. Comes in, the ball in the box. Oh, that's very close. Just needed a shot on target.
Ara Abhishek.
Goalkeeper could have been troubled on that occasion, but that goes above the bar. That was so close for Kodagu. Look at this. Just had to put it on target, and that was in the goal. Great opportunity went a begging for Kodagu. They need to be more clinical than this. They cannot afford to keep losing these great opportunities.
Communicate.
Kodagu once again with the possession.
Down.
And that's a strong challenge from jersey number 19, Himanshu Soman, to put it out for a throw-in. Absolutely jostled with the Kodagu player, Himanshu, on that occasion.
No foul.
In the box, that's a brilliant throw-in.
Organize yourself, guys.
Kodagu
Organize yourself.
moving forward. Will he take the shot from distance? Finds a player. That was a great chance. But was that an offside? Yes, that was an offside. But had that not been an offside and the player they would have received the ball perfectly, that could have been a great chance for Kodagu.
Support the field. नहीं नहीं उसको नहीं man on. Don't rush. Don't rush. Play fast. Samir.
Throw in for Kodagu meanwhile.
Box and defend.
Once again, a throw in for Kodagu. It's a good start for Kodagu FC. Yes, they have not been clinical enough, but they've found some great opportunities to put the ball in the goal. They would want to create more of this, but more importantly, they would want to convert those chances. Rebels with the ball. Kodagu putting pressure, which is good. Shot from distance, very wide, but ball taken in the midfield. That is not a good sign for Rebels. They are under the pump. They are under the pressure from Kodagu. This sort of pressure we expected from Kodagu in the first half, which we did not see. But now they are putting the pressure. Meanwhile, Bivin Babu moves forward, has the ball once again. Will look for a cross, keeps the ball in. Now lets it off for another player, Pradeep Raju.
Fire going left side.
Beg your pardon, Pradeep. Now ball lost to Kodagu. Just in 29. Great composure. This is better from Kodagu. This is much better than what they did in the first half. Captain Romario Nazareth with the ball gets an advantage, takes the shot, not on target once again. That was a good run from him, but should have done a lot better with that shot.
Good crosses.
Could have found something to celebrate with that shot being on target.
Organize.
You want to challenge the goalkeeper at least and trouble him with keeping your shot on target. That's very important. At least create a confusion in the minds of the goalkeeper. Meanwhile,
Good one. Good one.
that's a corner for Kodagu. It has been brilliant last 10 minutes for Kodagu FC. They have just upped the ante. And they have put Rebels under tremendous amount of pressure. Corner for Kodagu. Meanwhile, there needs some attention. A Rebels player is not comfortable. Jersey number 11 for Kodagu. Mwanba takes the corner.
Well done, Ivanshu. Well done.
Out.
Good pressure.
Is it out for another corner? Yes, it is. One more corner for Kodagu. They're knocking on the door.
Take your man.
They would have to convert one of these chances. That's what Dipankar Sharma would be expecting from his boys. One more corner, one more chance for Kodagu. This time around a short one. Mwanba once again on the ball. That's good defending. Rebels neutralizing that opportunity. This is a great job. Kodagu will have to do much better than this. This was shambolic corner for them. They were experimenting things. Not found their rhythm. Bibin Babu with the ball. Skipper moves. Jersey number 18 with the ball. Akshay Anthony. That's a poor pass. That is the link up that you would not want to see too often. Jersey number 12, Vishnu Rajesh takes the ball back. It was Jamshid Ali who was trying to take that possession, but lost out eventually. Once again, Rebels on the attack. Can they find? Oh, that's an offside. That's an offside. That is unfortunate. They were building up a good attack on that occasion, but lost out. Finds a player in the wide areas, Vishnu Rajesh, under pressure, but he keeps the ball really well. Has no options and now loses the ball eventually. Pressure from Surya Ragesh finds that opening. A throw in here for Rebels. Himanshu Suman on the throw in. Kodagu in the possession once again. Just for 29, push the ball in the box. That's a wayward cross. We want to do much better next time around. Pressure from Rebels. Possession, but it feeds a foul. Kodagu shooting and foul. Abhishek Verma with that long ball straight to the goalkeeper. Enough options for Kodagu defender. And here comes just number 11. Jamshid Ali on the ball. Miss passes. Loses the possession there. There's a good with a sliding challenge to get possession. There's brilliant effort from Surya Ragesh, if I'm not wrong. Once again, straight to the goalkeeper. Spills out, but Alex is comfortable at the end. Vivin Babu with the ball. Very comfortable and easy to customer in the midfield. Once this Rebels FC team. Mr. Rajesh has a lot of space to create something. There comes Bipin Babu. Takes the shot out for the corner. That shot should have been better from the skipper. There was a great chance. Had so much time to put the ball in the frame. Misplaced it completely. There are substitutions here from Rebels. Amit Kumar Jaiswal, the coach of Rebels FC, knows that there needs to be some corrections to be made.
No, no, don't touch it. Hey, that's very much. One thing. Well, start there. You want it?
So it looks like there are some confusion.
No, no, no. Only one window. Only one window. Only one. Okay. Confidence, Ravi. तो इसके बाद उसके बाद after this after the corner Ravi defend
Now the substitution finally. Jersey number 18, Sizulu Vemai comes out. Two other substitutions as well. Jersey number 32 and jersey number 30 for jersey number 28, Akshay, and one more player. Corner for Rebels. Pradeep once again, the usual suspect with the set pieces for Rebels. Finds a space at the flag once again. Short corner. Pradeep finds the ball and in the delivery in the box. Rebels crossing the box, still with Rebels, and completely messed it up. That occasion, Bipin Babu. Kodagu on attack. Have been much more.
Hey, pass the ball properly, man. Gunner! Pass the ball to kill. Long. Hey!
Is that out for a throw in? Yes, it is.
Go, slow.
There is Kodagu. No chance for them. And that's an interception. That could be disaster. The keeper absolutely missing it. Trying to find a spare and create a counter
Keep going.
quickly. But that could not happen. There is an injury concern here. The Rebels player is down. They will need some medical attention. Well, there's nothing serious for Rebels because I would not want an injury concern because they have played so far brilliantly, keeping the scoreline to 0-0.
Fine. Okay.
It looks like it's all fine.
Fine. Go. Take left back position if Tarun is struggling. You go.
Kodagu taking that throw in. Ball in the box. No one there. Headed interception there by Rebels defender. Now out completely. Still with Kodagu though. Kodagu will they try to find a ball straight into the box. That's a good ball. Finds a player in the space. Now he misses that pass. Could have done a lot better with that pass.
Take left back position.
His passing precision is very important at this juncture. We are going into the business end of this match, and there you need not commit any of those silly errors because that can cost you the match completely, and all the hard work done can go into vain. So both the teams need to be really cautious with what they do in these last 15 to 20 minutes. That's out for a throw into Rebels. And Rawat leaves it. No, but he will take it on the throw in under Rawat for Rebels. And now he does that. Leaves it for another player. Jersey number 13, who has come on as substitute. Pressure on Rebels.
Go now. You need it.
And decent press from Kodagu. And now they've got that reward with the possession. Jersey number 7 on the ball. Finds Captain Nazarev. And there comes the switch. On the right, on the left. In the box, Kodagu. Can this be the opening? Not really, not really. Once again, finding that entry in the box, but then not being able to do well from there on. Once again, Kodagu tries to take the shot from the edge of the box from distance. That's a poor shot. And the water break in the second half. It's still 0-0. Rebels would be happy that they've not conceded yet. Kodagu have found much better opportunities in the second half, and they would want to convert those chances because you need to be clinical to get those points. Otherwise, it becomes really tough. And the attitude that Rebels have shown today, they've been really gritty, and it won't be easy for them to breach that defense. We are back after the water break. Goalkeeper marshalling his troops from the back.
Come back, Abhishek. Come back.
Raises it long. Interception, that's foul committed right in front of the referee. You cannot do that. It's a clear foul. Jersey number 29. Finds the player, jersey number 7. That's an offside. The Rebels have done brilliantly so far. These points would be very crucial for them considering their position in the league table. They are at the 16th position currently. They would want to move up the ladder. And these are the performance that they need if they want to do that. Bivin Babu finds the player. Could have been much more measured, but I guess the player was in an offside position. So anyway, that would have been an offside. Here comes the shot from distance. It's a poor shot. Last 12 minutes in the regulation time. It's been a great outing for Rebels so far, but if they concede now, that'll be a shocker for them because they've done all the hard work and they need to maintain their concentration for 12 more minutes to find those points. Last match as well, they lost out to Students Union with a very narrow margin, only conceded one goal. So they'll want to not commit those mistakes this time around. They have a great chance to at least take 1 point from this match and go home. But they would want to maximize that and take all three. Why not? Kodagu with the ball, very comfortable. Jersey number 12, Surya Ragish, is trying to find a player on the left with that, on the right, beg your pardon, with that diagonal. Lost the ball, and here Bipin Babu did a brilliant job to keep the ball with Rebels and a throw in for Rebels FC. Throw in for Rebels. Jersey number 7 in the box for Rebels. Can they finally get that opening? That's a good job. Great defending from Surya Ragesh. Brilliant task. And wins the foul as well. This is what you need. Jersey number 11 with the ball for Kodagu. We saw that jittery feel that I was talking about at the start of the match with regards to Kodagu FC because their last matching is Agniputra was postponed and we see the rust here. Looks like an injury. Meanwhile, a substitution, jersey number 15 comes on for Kodagu FC. I guess this is a second substitution. Dipankar Sharma wants more from his boys, and that is pretty natural. Pressure on the Rebels. Kodagu on the move. Rebels will have to come back and get back their positions really quickly. That's a brilliant run. Uses the control in the box. That was a fantastic run. The Rebels would be taking a sigh of relief because the way Kodagu found that space and entered that box, that could have been disastrous for them. Another collision there. Rebels with the possession. Loses out. Rebels on the move. And that's an offside. Last 7 minutes in the regulation time. Now we are heading towards that interesting part of the game where one of these sides might give in.
Ball kar Himanshu.
Jersey number 7 with that brilliant drop of the shoulder. Now in the box.
Pass ball forward.
Loses out the possession. And cleared away by Rebels for a throw in.
No foul. Stop.
Rebels once again. Abhishek Verma, great job from him.
The forward.
Finds Pradeep. Very composed defense. Rebels FC. Great sign for them. And they must have taken a lot of confidence with what they did in the last match against Students Union. Held them to only one goal. Kodagu once again on the attack. And loses the possession once again. Jersey number 29 intercepts it. There's a foul on jersey number 32. Well, jersey number 32 fouls jersey number 32 for the team. That's interesting. Jersey number 7, Rebels, finds the ball. Jersey number 32 once again with the ball. That's a challenge and gets back the possession. Kodagu, Captain Nazareth. Beg your pardon, that's jersey number 11, Hivanba.
Back to back. Back to back.
Now that's a throw in, quickly taken. That's wise. Abhishek Verma
Organize.
doing a great job once again. Putting it out for a throw in. He has been really solid throughout this game. And the whole defense of Rebels FC has been quite admirable. Kodagu once again trying to find someone in the box. Intercepted and cleared out. Bibin Babu struggles to get the possession back. Kodagu with the possession, and now that's a heavy pass. He's trying to find the run of the player in the box, but comes in Anil Rawat and intercepts it. That is Pradeep. Finds a player on the left. And now jersey number 32 has got Bibin Babu and jersey number 7 to help him out. And that's a foul. That's a silly foul. A card will come out of the pocket. That's the booking. I guess this is the first booking of the match. And that's gone to Kodagu FC. Now you cannot afford to commit an error in such a crucial moment, and that too just at the edge of the box. From a player like Romario Nazareth, the skipper. Or is that Franklin Amarraj? We'll have to see. But whatever it is, you would not want to give such fouls. Now that's a great free kick opportunity for Kodagu FC. I beg your pardon, for Rebels FC. Now, jersey number 9, Pradeep. Can this be his moment to deliver? Could not find the target. Was trying to go direct from that position. Kodagu once again on the move. Good pass. Now he's got Surya Ragish there. Ragish now finds jersey number 32. And there's an attempt to find a player and to find his run, but poor link up on that occasion. Kodagu once again with the possession and of no use. Chance wasted once again. Last minute
No, no, no.
in the regulation time of the first half.
Shift, shift, shift,
No
shift.
side yielding yet.
Good one, Suraj. Come back, Masa.
Pradeep almost lost 30 seconds in the first half at the regulation time. It'll be interesting to see how many minutes would be added, and they loses the possession because he lost the control. But Rebels win the ball back. Bibin Babu in the box.
Good job. Good defending.
It was a brilliant pass to Bibin Babu. And there's one more substitution. Jersey number 30 comes in.
So many time wasters there from their side also.
Kodagu finds a player in the box. Abhishek Verma once again really solid as usual. Throw in for Kodagu.
Bravo! Come in the middle.
Throw in once again for Kodagu FC. Last 3 minutes. Romario Nazareth.
Talk to each other. Man to man. Defend, defend. Keep up. Keep up.
Once again the skipper. And that's a poor touch.
Side, side,
Losing out the possession.
Forward, forward.
They have done a lot better.
Forward, forward.
But pressure on Rebels continues.
Stay on him.
Now jersey number 13.
Yes, good job. Release.
Great job done from jersey number 32, shielding the ball really well and using his body to perfection to not let the on-rushing forward get that ball. Brilliant task done. Now Surya Ragesh back to his defender. Gets the ball once again. Finds a player in the midfield. Quick feed from the player in the midfield. And now, would that be an offside? Not given. Still, pressure on Rebels now out. Out for a throw in. Throw into Kodagu. Abhishek Verma once again. Very solid. And foul drawn. He has been absolutely fantastic in this game with his defending. Always ready to put his sweat and blood on the pitch and leave everything while defending. Kodagu have found some space here. That's an interception. Straight to the goalkeeper. Now Pradeep finds jersey number 7. Last minute in this match, very important. Too much to be expected from jersey number 29, but pressure still on Kodagu. And now finally yields. Out for a throw in. Throw in to Kodagu. Surya Ragesh on the throw in. Will take a long throw in. That's what we can anticipate from his run up. No, not really. Rebels back with the ball. Last 20 seconds. Can they find something? Can they find that elusive win? Can they find those 3 points against a tough opponent? They get a corner. This is that valuable pressure from Rebels on Kodagu FC. Kodagu will have to dig deep to find those that 1 point. Rebels have put in a great shift in this match. They want to move up. They do not want to stay on the 16th position in the league anymore. But to do that, they would want to get all the 3 points. And here is the corner opportunity. Pradeep takes the corner in the box. Header out for a goal kick. It will remain nil-nil. The match is almost sealed. And it will be a nil-nil scoreline at the end, unless something miraculous happens. We'll have to see when will the referee blow the whistle. And there's the whistle. There's the full time. The nil-nil scoreline at the end. It was expected that Kodagu would do well in this match and get all the 3 points, but what a match it has been for Rebels. They were coming off at the back of a loss, and now they've got that valuable 1 point in the league table. Kodagu will have to reflect and get back stronger in the next match. From this match, this is it. A goodbye for today. Stay tuned in to Sportscast India for more such action. Now, Tej, what's your commentator off for today? Goodbye.